two-wheeler franchisees across India. So our basic idea है कि आपका खुद का मल्टी ब्रांड टू व्हीलर सब रिपेयर कॉर्पोरेट वर्कशॉप शुरू करने के लिए क्या क्या करना है, कैसा कर सकते हैं बोल के. Mr. Mech is basically into creating an industry oriented experience. माने तो आपको तो पता है ऑटोमोबाइल इंडस्ट्री अभी एकदम बड़ी रफ्तार से चेंजेस हो रहे हैं. तो उसका चेंजेस को कंसिडर करके अपना मॉडल भी हमने डिजाइन किया. ये अपना फ्रैंचाइज मॉडल है एंड आई कैन टेल यू the next 25 minutes that we will be dealing the franchise formalities would be really interesting and would give you a real bird eye view on the proposal and would make you take a right decision. So let's start. So the aspiring franchise, what are the details that they need to know is all given here. Welcome, contents, present scenario, market statistics and all those things. So first of all, fundamentally, let us understand why an extra business opportunity should arise in this service segment. So it's a very simple case study that I would like to tell you. हर कोई हमारा जो भी attendees हैं उनका पास एक two wheeler रहता है. तो we already have bought a new two wheeler. जब हम नया two wheeler खरीदते हैं हमारा two wheeler का साथ एक कूपन बुक आता है. तो उस कूपन बुक में you are designated to give service at 2000 kilometers, 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. तो 1 year तक तो आपको ब्रांड फ्री सर्विस देती है, चाहे वो 4 हो या 5 हो. They have stipulated time thing, so they give you free service. Only the oil change is being they ask you for the oil change, they cost it. So this is the post warranty situation as of now. So this is what happens. So after 1 year, the whole story starts unveiling. We are really reluctant to go to the brand because वहाँ कितना charges लगेंगे, कितना time लगेगा, वो हमें पता नहीं. The only option we have is going to the roadside garage. Roadside garage जाएंगे. अभी आप सोच लीजिए एक 100 vehicles में करीब 48 vehicles are owned by our sisters, mother, or our sister-in-laws. The females own it, the women own it, the women folk own it. So these people are very reluctant to go to a workshop because it's a single one-man operated, a dingy place. वहाँ एक ही आदमी रहता है and the place is not all that clean. तो इस सिलसिले में क्या होता है ना, अपना regular service attitude से need based repair के लिए जाएंगे. तो the whole thing, the whole thought process changes from regular service to need-based repair. So उसका output क्या होता है? Results in unforeseen breakdowns. आपको तो पता नहीं कब breakdown होगा. आप सोच लीजिए जब आप पिछले बार आपने oil जब change किया, गाड़ी हटक गई ना, तभी change किया ना, तो ये एक it has become a cycle all across India, so our country at least. So results are unforeseen breakdowns. उसका बाद वो राइडिंग प्लेजर नहीं रहता है विद ऑल द साउंड्स, अनवांटेड साउंड्स एंड प्रॉब्लम्स इन द पार्ट. तो you don't get that riding pleasure. हाँ, टू व्हीलर में वो टू व्हीलर इज अ वेरी रेगुलर कंपेनियन टू अस. तो वी नीड टू हैव द राइडिंग प्लेजर, तो वो नहीं रहता है. तो once that is not there, then we feel to dispose of this vehicle and go for a new vehicle. Okay, especially the younger and the middle age people, they definitely go for a second vehicle. So when they go in for a vehicle change, जो value आना चाहिए आपको आपका गाड़ी को, that will not be available because there's a lot of problems in the vehicle. So all this is resulting into your personal loss. वो personal loss है. 14 एक fourth loss एक है वो community को loss है, because not well maintained engines collectively emit 16 times more hydrocarbons, pollutants. तो उससे क्या होता है, global warming हो जाता है. So all these things are happening because the vehicles are not getting serviced regularly. So this is one area, one problem statement which Mr. Mech said, why don't we take an initiative and start something out here? So now let's understand what is the market. तो हमें पता है कि we need to have a perfect workshop, a service repair corporate workshop to cater the needs of these customers. But how big is the market? So the total number of vehicles sold in India is 9.10 crores. And mind you, gentlemen, this is the only segment that has posted consistent growth since independence to now. The minimum is around 12% and the maximum is around 26-27%. So the posting of growth has been, and this is one of the strongest domain, the new vehicle sale has, after post COVID, it had emerged out successfully. So these two aspects, if you think, then you would understand how big the market is, because as per Vahan's report, there are 21 crore of ICE engines, that is internal combustion engine, जो engine हम use कर रहे हैं. तो ये present scenario है. अब न्यू व्हीकल सेल में हमारा क्या लेना देना है, तो जो न्यू व्हीकल सेल होता है 1 साल के बाद हमारे पास ही आना पड़ेगा. तो वी हैव टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज द मार्केट ऑफ post vehicle sales. So the industry redemption ratio is 20% only. This is a very important point that we need to gather, because 20% माने तो 100 गाड़ी आप brand based है, तो second year just 20 vehicles come back at an average, and at third and fourth year the vehicle there are no vehicles at all. So that means there are vehicles, abundant vehicle, 80% of vehicles are there for your service. So now let's see, very least we will consider the minimum 3 services per year. Now, normally they say 4 services, but okay, if the vehicle is well maintained, 3 services chalega. And if we are going around 20,000 kilometers in a year, 4 oil changes are required. So these are all very things that need to be understood. So as per industry standards, the minimum average bill is 1,000 rupees. तो आप मान लीजिए कि इतना सारे गाड़ियां हैं, 1,000 rupees per minimum average bill, it works out to around 27.3. The number is so big that it is not getting into my head. So what does this really mean? There is innumerable opportunity for spares, oils, for retrofitting. A lot of opportunities are in there. So don't you think this is the right segment that we need to enter? So right. So we have understood the market, we have understood the pain point, and now let us see what Mr. Mech offers. So Mr. Mech offers a low investment, high returns model, India's most innovative automobile business offer, because we call it very innovative because this is, you can start your own multi-brand two-wheeler service repair corporate garage. When I say corporate garage, it is really true to the world. It's a corporate garage. So because there is a lot of technology change that's happening, and you will be equipped with all sorts of technology to take to offer service to your consumers. So just because technology has changed from BS5, BS4 or BS6 and then to electrical vehicle, it does not mean that the mechanics just like a mechanic's role, it's not restricted for you. You have abundant technology sessions where as and when technology is moving up, we'll give. So that is the reason it is a service repair corporate garage. From ordinary moped till electrical vehicle, right now you can repair everything at one place. And of course, there is an EV charging station also given to you, which takes care of, which shows that you are working on tomorrow's technology. And of course, the people team behind this have got wonderful GTM experience, that is go-to-market experience. So their strategies are going to really work out for you in your favor. So this is in a nutshell what does Mr. Mech offer is, it offers state-of-art corporate equipment. I mean, the entire equipment and tools that is required for you to run the show. We give you corporate branding. The whole look must look like a corporate place. So because the consumers today are getting educated, they're all educated people that are coming up. So these people need an ambience, ताकि आपको एकदम hygiene place रखना चाहिए, एकदम ambient रखना चाहिए. These people feel the pleasure of coming to your place. तो customer satisfy होता है ना, उसका अलग लेवल का एक्सपीरियंस होना चाहिए. अगर वो कस्टमर सेटिस्फाइड पर्सन को कस्टमर डिलाइटेड बनाना है, और वो कस्टमर डिलाइटेड को कस्टमर लॉयल्टी बनाना है. So this is 3 stages. So that's what the corporate branding takes care. Now next, we are offering you a high-tech automobile business software. that takes care of all your needs, and it's also coupled with e-commerce. Spares e-commerce, where you get the e-commerce. It's not compulsory that you should go through the spares e-commerce, but it's an option that's given to you, the facility that is given to you. So in the initial stages, you need not go search for different places. You can do it, and the software is also planned with a lot of artificial intelligence components that assess your business flow and suggest the spares that is required. So that's the thing. Then trained manpower, 100% trained manpower. We supply you, we handhold you, and we give you the leverage to take your business to the next level. And of course, we have a special scheme called 18 health checkpoints. So this 18 health checkpoints is just not the number, but these are vantage checkpoints that you need to give your customers. So as I told you, a customer experience is satisfied once you repair his vehicle as per his requirement. But then when does it become customer delight, and how does that delight get converted into customer loyalty? So these three components are well calculated in this 18 health checkpoints. Now there is a 3P training, that we take care, and 3S thing also that we do. And similarly, there is a new approach to service, NAS we call it, and high profit returns and complete parts management. This is a very, very essential tool for you, because complete parts management is a big history which will take you nearly years to understand the whole thing, because you need to know which part is required for which vehicle, and what is the genuinity of the part that you have bought, and have you bought it at the correct price. So these three things are very, very important, which there is a special thing with us, a special tool that we use, that is complete parts management. Now, okay, why Mr. Mech? This is a very, very big question that has to be answered. Why Mr. Mech? The basic warning that I would like to give the entire public, I mean, it's a warning to all of us, because the post-sales automobile domain is in a transition stage. It's in a real transition stage. Imagine we had 4 brands and about 15, 20 vehicles, and 8 brands and about 70, 80 vehicles. Today we've got innumerous brands, so many vehicles come. And the technology is also different. Say BS6 has come, and it's no man's land. Unless there's a train technocrat, a BS6 vehicle cannot be repaired, because you need to assess the BS6 vehicle using the software, and you need to get it repaired as per the thing. So there is a high-tech technician involved in that, the technocrat. So we call our mechanics, no, we don't call them mechanics, because the mechanics, that age is gone. Now it's the time we call them junior technical engineers. So these people are the people who understand the domain and take care. So this, we need to understand that from the mechanics, the transition stage is on to technocrats, because basic vehicles have come, and of course the electrical vehicle segment. Electrical vehicle segment is really a tough task for the layman to operate. So all these things have seen that the post-sales automobile segment is slowly getting into the hands of the educated technocrats. So this is one aspect that all of us need to understand. So now let's understand the problem new entrance face. As I told you, the technology is totally improving, totally transition stage. So what is the type of equipment? You can't keep changing equipments. You can't keep doing juggling different things. So equipment, what is the equipment that is needed? That's a big question on the minds of the entrants. Then branding. What sort of branding? You see, earlier there were all levers, gears, and all showing. So this was making the showroom also a very dark place. So in spite of all the lights, so we need to have a big lights. Then nobody is really particularly looking at those things. So we have changed it into a corporate branding. Imagine you walk into an office, how you feel is what you feel when you walk into Mr. Mech. There's a lot of difference. So that gives the tension ease to the customer. The first time the customer comes, he feels at ease. These people are really doing a good job. Then, of course, the tools, as I said, tools are changing. And then the spares, where to get spares, what to get it, how am I getting the genuine spares at the correct rate? All these things are really mind-boggling. Then, of course, technicians is a big thing. business prerequisites. What do I need to have as business prerequisites? What are the stationery that I need to have? What are the bills I need to have? What are the posters that I need to? So how to market? And with all these material, if I'm just sitting and I'm not able to do anything, then that's a big thing. So how to market? And most important, we have opened the outlet with all our pomp and grandeur. How to get customers? Yes, our contacts have come back, but how to get them back, retain them, that is very, very important. So these things are a problem statements of every new entrant, because you need to do a lot of research, lot of these research. But as a Mr. Mech franchise, what do you get? So a lot of people ask me, what is the meaning of Mr. Mech? Yes, Mr. Mech is, of course, we are giving respect to our mechanic, who is right now not a mechanic but an engineer. Okay, so junior technical engineer. So the respect is given to Mr. Mech. And why Wo? Oh, because he is obsessed with his work. The person who can drive the vehicle's service and repair to a perfect level is an obsessed person. So obsessed mixed mechanic. What is the solutions we offer? We offer you state-of-art equipment, corporate branding, update tools, spares, e-commerce, trained tech and place buyers, marketing material, hand-holding for 1 year. The first 1 year we will do the complete hand-holding activity, because we have watched a lot of failures where a lot of people promise a lot of things and that doesn't happen. So this year what we do is, instead of you running from pillar to post, we give you the entire gamut of services, and you need to sit in the workshop and just monitor, understand how the workflow is happening, and maintain a good rapport with the customer. So then handholding for 1 year, BTL activities by vendors, we have placed vendors, because if we are going to do BTL activity, probably at some point of time, because of our busy schedule or something, we might neglect. So that's not what we want. We are having BTL activity for 1 whole year. That is, in every 3 months session, there will be a BTL activity. At the start, there will be for 10 days. Uska baad in the 4th month, you have 10 days. In the 8th month, you have 10 days. And then in 12th month, you have 10 days. Because when you start making repeated promos to your customers, they gain some idea about it, and they start walking in. Some people can walk in first time, second time, third time, fourth time. So we leave no chances. It's a continuous activity. फिर बाद में everyone we have group marketing by in-house team. So placing a marketing agent at your place will not work out, because the guy who's there, he goes to the same geographical destination and he gets fed up. So instead, if I have a group marketing, change of geography every 2 days will really drive the encouragement in them. So this we have decided. Then the most important is customer care, central customer care. Why do we do this central customer care? The first 1 year is totally free. Of course, we take care of the central customer care, because we make the calls to your customers, the people who have serviced at your place, and inquire them as how things are happening. So if you have to maintain a separate customer desk at your place, customer care desk at your place, it's going to be costing. So that costing also we would like to take it and see that the next 1 year, what are the customers doing, how things are happening, reacting to our service, and how they are feeling. So this customer care is so well designated that they keep asking questions, and they keep very silently they send messages. Sir, your service is due on so and so day. Sir, your oil change is due on so and so day. So this keeps a regular rapport with the customer. And as I said, the customer satisfaction, customer delight, and customer loyalty. These three phases will be taken care by the central customer care. Now let's look what are Mr. Mech services. Where there's nothing great that we are doing in the service segment: service and repair, major minor repair, breakdown assistance, multi-brand expertise, multi-brand, multi-technology. So multi-brands and multi-technology is one thing. This is a unique concept of Mr. Mech, and we are doing it really good. There is spares management, high-tech automobile business management software, customer engagement, 3P training, 3S business, high intelligence tools, exclusive 360 degrees marketing. So as I said, the marketing would be a 360 degrees marketing, because there will be a BTL activity. Guys will be doing the BTL activity. There will be a group in-housing team that will be doing the group in-housing marketing activity. And then what are the high intelligence tools that are used by us? So we customize making post-service follow-up. PSF is mandatory. So these are all the people who are there in the automobile segment would definitely understand what these are. So this is one thing. Then first time, right? They say the first impression is the best impression. The first time the customer walks into you, you make it right. That saves your company's name, it saves the time of the customer, and it saves the time of the technical engineer also. So all these things we calculate so that they have to make it first time. Second, we calculate customer satisfaction index. So I told you central customer care is there, which takes care of the customer satisfaction index. So periodic maintenance check. जैसे मैंने कहा जब भी उनका सर्विस ड्यू है, ऑयल चेंज ड्यू है, so how do you calculate the oil change? As you know, every 2,000-2,500 kilometers, depending on the ride that you do and the climatic conditions of your place, you need to change oil. So how do we understand? So we have an average in our job card. We have what is the mileage that's happened, what is the year of buying. So उसे हमारा एक calculative method रहता है कि approximately the next 1 month, say you have serviced it today on 27th September. So around 27th October, there is an oil change that is due. So around 25th, there will be a small SMS to saying that, sir, your oil change is due. So this is all, this keeps the customer also engaged. By engaging in the right way, okay. So then we offer 18 free of cost check or checks. So this is very important thing. So some customer comes to you. This slide I'd like to give a detail. If some customer comes to you for a chain repair, so it's just a chain repair. No, we have 18 checkpoints which takes just 3 minutes to assess your vehicle and give you feedback. But ultimately, whatever the customer says, only we will do. We will only give them a caution advice. So this makes the customer understand how involved we are. So yes, franchise is costing 9 lakhs onwards plus GST, and the festival offer is just 8 lakhs plus GST, of which equipment is 3 lakhs, branding is 1 lakh, stationery is 35,000, training is 50,000, marketing online offline is 1,25,000, customer support is 0.75, 75,000, software is 70,000, marketing material is 30,000, franchise is 1 lakh, installation and transportation is 15,000 rupees. So all put together is costing you 9 lakhs, but the festive offer is because we would like to give this festival gift to all of you. So during Dashera, we are going to give you the franchise at just 8 lakhs plus GST. And what the franchise must do, the person who wants to take up the franchise must of course search for a place and all those things. And of course, plumbing, electrical work should be done as per our layout, color code to be maintained, must install CC cameras, because by installing CC cameras, you have two benefits. One is you will be able to view your workshop anywhere, and whenever there is a problem, we would be able to view your workshop and give technical guidance to the technical engineers to sort out the problem. So this is a continuous process that happens. And then maintain timings and hygiene conditions. You need to have a computer and printer. Of course, you know, we are in a high-tech mode, so we need all these things. And of course, timing and hygiene is, we are very particular about it. If you're opening at 9 o'clock, then by 8:30 the showroom has to be opened, and all spick and span hygienic conditions need to be maintained. Uniform is compulsory. Uniform is given by me initially, but of course it is compulsory. Our governing team has made certain uniforms for certain level of people. So all those uniforms will be given to you, but having them is compulsory. All activities are co-creation because it's yours and ours business. So our business. So we need to co-create all activities, and participation is a must. So what is the space requirement? A lot of people ask me, sir, we want, what is the space requirement? Do we need it in a commercial area or something? So I tell them we need 400 to 600 SFT in case you want to go in for only a multi-brand two-wheeler workshop. We are also in contract with leading electrical vehicle manufacturer from Maharashtra, 100 crore company called eVishwa. So we have a special micro dealer offer to our Mech franchise, which would be discussed with you once you decide to take the franchise. We will be discussing with you personally. So what is the space we need? Around 400 to 600 SFT, but in case you need to add EV, and it should be 800 SFT. So in semi-ratio, we are looking for semi-commercial area, on looking a lot of residential places, because commercial area, if you go, the rents are high, the parking space is a problem, and every customer who comes there comes with our work, and the busyness is there. So instead, if we are near residential areas and semi-commercial areas, The rent is also low, parking is also not a problem, and there are a lot of walk-ins that have a look at it and come. So, and then what is the optional? So this is the center is the charger, electrical vehicle charger, and then what are the optional value add-ons? The extra costs are spares and oils need to be purchased because you purchase it to sell it, and retrofit, battery swapping, EV sales, detailing, accessories, software upgrade, and modifications. So, and what is that the Homister you can gain from Homister Mech team even after post selling, after buying the franchise also what happens? So we do value addition. Value addition is a continuous process. So we started out with just a multi-brand outlet, then we started with EV charging, and then we have got also now EV sales, service, and support. So from there, it is going to be a continuous process. Our job is to look in for more opportunities, since we are associated with the Automobile Technical Hub, which is a domain that guides the regular source of upgradation. So there's a lot of technology involving in that. So various opportunities will be presented to the network, and first consideration will be given to the existing members. So it's all your ball games, because the technology is going to change. So service will be your ball game, definitely. And in case you want to add on, so we have a lot of plans which will be discussed with you as we get together more. Every development observed in the domain will be updated, since we are in the thick of the thick of activity in the automobile domain. So any जो भी changes हैं, जो भी नया opportunities हैं, वो सब आपको आपसे कहेंगे और detail भी देंगे. There will be a virtual conference almost every month, every 2 months, highlighting all these things. So yeah, the process takes between 30 to 45 days. Yeah, application form is around 50,000 rupees. The moment you pay this application form along with the application, once you fill it and send it, there'll be a call from our analyst. The analyst will discuss with you how things are happening, how you are feeling about it, what is your idea about expansion, and if the analysts are really satisfied with your the way we are going to move. Because the most important is it is you and we doing the business together. If we are able to understand each other, if we are able to understand each other vision, then this business will be a success. To assess that, we have got some experts with us who will be doing that. And in case in a very few cases, it does not. Some people are irreparable. I mean, it doesn't get into our mode of activity. Then your 50,000 rupees is returned to you, and you'll still be a customer for us, and as a customer to our outlet that's coming up in your area. So then the selection, after the selection, the material ordering, and then you need to the confirmation of material ordering, the trainings happen, and then the infrastructure development happens, and then we do a local shout out, which is before launch, as I said, and of course the launch. And most of the process ends here, but Homister Mech's process starts only from here, because post launch we plan 3 sessions of marketing, especially the BTL activity, and 12 sessions of marketing activity. So that is very, very important. This becomes a very important aspect for you to, from zero, to become sustainable and to become a profit center. So this entire process must be finished within 1 year. So we have calculated it in such a way so that we give you a perfect lead into it. So uska baad, now let's look at the financial projections. Okay, so industrial minimum average bill is around 1,000 rupees, and this 1,000 is being split into 3 buckets, that is 40, 40, 20. 40% goes towards your labor charges, 40% goes towards your spares and oils, and 20% goes towards your oil. So there is a central monitoring system that we start monitoring you on a day-to-day basis. Understand, suppose you are doing a turnover of about 2 lakhs. So in 2 lakhs, you need to bill 80,000 towards your labor charges, and 80,000 towards spares, and 40,000 towards oils. Now, suppose if there is a difference in spares and oils, suppose the oils are not being built, only 10,000 is built, and the more is towards spares. Well, that makes us happy that we're doing 2 lakhs, but why not oil? So then we will start introducing some favorable schemes for oil, so oil change, like top up oil at a very reasonable cost, or we will be doing something which makes the customer come to your place and do the necessary act, so that we become 100% well equipped. So the industrial assumption ratio is 20%, means 80% business. As you know, income generation is only an approximation that we are giving you out here. in the first 3 to 6 months, we plan to reach this stage, or earlier also, depending on the way things are flowing and depending on the place of workshop. So 3S is service, spares and scrap. So इसमें 3 तरीका का इनकम है. एक आप रिपेयर सर्विस तो करते हैं तो उसके लिए तो आपको पैसा आएगा. फिर बाद में you also put somewhere when spares are required, you put the spares. So when you buy new spares, you get commission, you get your discounts. So that way it happens. And Joe, I just imagine none of the customers take back the scrap. I mean the used spare or the rotten spare. So nobody takes back. So that becomes a big asset for you, because every used battery sells around 90 rupees to 125 rupees at different places. So that is an asset for us. Suppose you do 50 batteries, so that's 5,000 rupees. So all these things, and I can tell you, at an average, the scrap business is very, very good business also. So let's just take very low level of understanding, because we should always consider the income at a low level and expense at a high level. If we are able to match that, only the business is successful. So based on that, yeah, total vehicles 4. So the minimum average bill is 4,000 rupees. So 120 vehicles, that's 1,20,000 rupees. And one may say normally 100 out of 100 vehicles, our friends from the automobile segment know that out of 100 vehicles we get around 30-31% of bigger major job. Some engines go, something major happens, but still we have considered it at 12.5% only. So we want to, as I said, we want to go at rock bottom. Even at rock bottom, we should be able to survive and get the best. So we want to see that when we are at the rock bottom, we plan, and over a period of time, if you reach the top, it will be really successful. So let's consider the bill of the 12.5 is 2,500. So now let's get into calculations. 40% of labor is 48,000 rupees, and 60% of spares and oils yield you at least 30% average profit sake, because the profit where the discount varies between 15% to around 52% on different spares, different thing. So considering that is 21,600, 12.5 yields, the business is 37,500, and of that 30% on spares is 11,250, and approximate indirect income of sales of scrap is 5,000 rupees. So oil and battery and EV charging. So approximate total income foreseen, a minimum is 85,850. Now let's look at the fixed expenses. Fixed expenses में देखेंगे तो rent तो देना पड़ेगा, and rent differs on different places. So आपको खुद का है तो भी you need to keep that amount aside. So 10,000 rupees, 50,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees. Let's consider the highest, 20,000 rupees. So salaries vary between 30,000 to 40,000 rupees, because initially it will be low. As the technical engineers experience increases at your place, then the salary will start increasing. So we consider it as 40,000 rupees. That's the maximum shootout. Okay. So others, electrical, internet, etc., is 10,000 rupees approximately. Total 70,000 rupees. The break even, as I said, in 3 to 6 months, it would be achieved depending on the place and thing. And the ROI is between 18 to 30 months. Normally, we have seen people who have been achieving ROI, ROI starting from 12 months itself. But we would like to keep you grounded, to keep you understand that this patience is required. So 18 to 30 months. Other revenue sources are retrofitting. As you know, many people might not afford to go for a new electrical vehicle, so they might go in for retrofitting. EV sales, yes, EV sales, EV spares, painting, accessories, modification. So whatever you want, we will be able to train you and give you the right connects. So yeah, let's look at the Mr. Mech's mission and vision. So it was ideated in Mr. Mech was ideated in 2020, and the market validation 2020 was the year of the COVID, you know. So in spite of that, we did good market validation in 2021, and franchising begins in AP and Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Telangana for the initial segment 2022, because the reason is we would like to be within the reach of the franchisees, because as we have calculated certain problems, so the problems that need to be addressed would be more when more people join. So whatever the problems are, we should be able to solve it. So to keep within the reach, we have made APNTS, and then to Pan India 2023, we by the end of 2023, the year 2023, that is by December, we hope to go around to 100 franchisees by year end. EV sales, EV spares, support, retrofit. So right now, EV sales, EV spares is already there, but it been full-fledged. So then by 2024, we would like to be EV experts, and of course, plug-in hybrid vehicles are coming up. There are electrical vehicle with the regular fuel, and a lot of things are coming up. There is electric cells that are coming up. So we would like to open vistas for hybrid vehicles. And then in 2025, we would like to create energy efficient service stations in lieu with emerging technology. So joining Oh Mr. Mech is not only for a multi-brand franchise and just not a workshop. It is going to travel with you for the next 10 years. As technology changes, you'll be upgraded on the and
Mr. Rajkishan, please check your network connection, please. Dear participants, Mr. Rajkishan will join us in next 2 minutes. Please stay with us. Thank you. Dear participants, Mr. Rajkishan will join us in the next 2 minutes. Please stay with us. Thank you.
I'm sorry, gentlemen, there was a technical error out there. Yeah, am I audible, Ashok sir?
Yes, sir. Now you are audible.
I'm sorry, there was a technical problem out here in the entire mall. So we're very sorry for that. So this is our validations, and this is how the whole thing is.